and welcome to the 8th International Uşak Seahorse Short Film Festival. Today we are here with Jovana Avramovic and her beautiful film, Days Lost. Welcome, Jovana. Welcome to Uşak International
Hello.
Short Film Festival. So, for people who didn't watch the film, you can find it in ushakfilmfest.com. You can watch it. So the film is about a young girl stuck in a small town and with a crowded family. And it started from the relationship with her brother. So, Joanna, what was your inspiration, first starting point of this film? How did it start?
Well, I don't know. I decided to make that film like 3 years ago, and actually, I think that I can't really remember everything that interested me in that moment. But I wanted to choose something that I don't understand in the first moment. And because of that, I have sister, and I decided not to make story about two sisters and to choose the relationship between sister and brother and try to find what can be interesting in that relationship and what can be like a point of fighting between them. And I wanted to make story about growing up and about small town. So I like mixed those three things, and by mixing it, I made this film. Yes.
Very, very nice. It's the story is really sincere. So you find yourself close to that Olya character, or is it completely fictional for you?
Well, you know, it's mixed. Because I just wanted to make first time in my life I wanted to make character that is not me. So of course Olya has a lot of
resemblance, maybe.
Yeah, resembles like me, but she is arrogant. She is selfish, and she has that characteristic that I think that I don't have. But I wanted to make a character who is not so. You can't love her in first time. You know, she needs to. I wanted her to irritate you, and I wanted her to. Even she irritates you. I wanted you to understand her character and her situation, and to say in some moment, "Oof, okay, that is our generation," or that is this is situation with young generation, and what can we do to change it a little bit? Because I think that she is really unhappy, even though she is arrogant and she's selfish and everything.
I see. And also, it's as you say, it's like a coming of an age, growing up kind of film. So Olya is stuck in a small town and also stuck with her kind of large family and deals with how can I say, some responsibilities maybe, and the society tells maybe to be how to be a woman or such stuff to her. Do you think that how Olya shaped in this film? Is it a common thing for the society? There are lots of girls like Olya who stay stuck in a small town and can't find the way to go out.
Well, I think that she is in that moment of life when you need to make a choice and you need to decide what you want to do. And I think that in our lives we have a few points of it, a few moments of that, like when you finish high school, when you finish faculty, when I'm now in that moment, so I don't know for future, but you need to change your life a little bit after some period of your life, and she's used to that life. She's not happy. She's not satisfied, but she knows what she can expect in those circumstances. And I wanted to make that family like big family, and actually I decided to choose a lot of situations from my family. A lot of sentences, a lot of everything, but my family is like really happy family. We really love each other. So I just wanted to change context and to see what would happen if those sentences I put in a totally different situation. Like what if I put it in family who don't support those daughter. And it actually was really, really interesting when I created it, because I think it's really hard. I think that Olya lives a really hard life with people who really don't understand her and don't support her. And when she feels that that she's losing the only thing in her life that she actually loves. Her life, like she feels like her life is
falling apart.
Yeah, like everything changed, and she's on absolutely level of zero. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
So she needs to create new world, and she needs to make. New conclusions, I don't know, how to say it, to change her life in every way of living. And I think that in this moment when film happens, she's not prepared for that. And I think that small town helps her to feel in that bad way. I am from small town, and unfortunately, I can see that moment of how small towns like really stays emptier and emptier every day, and people are leaving, every time. Factories are closing, and everything actually is worse than it was before. Yeah. So. I don't know. I think that atmosphere helps her to feel that way.
Yeah, exactly. The atmosphere of the film is one of the things that I would like to highlight. Also, the acting in the film are really, really perfect. How was the acting process? How was your relationship with your actors and actresses during the film?
Well, actually, I'm really sorry. I'm on shooting, so I need to answer the call. Just wait for 50 seconds.
Just wait. I pause it. Yeah, a small break. How was your relationship with your actors and actresses during the shoot?
Well, that's really interesting question, because all the time that's maybe the most important thing, one of the most important things. But in that moment of my life, actually, I think that I was really bad in doing and in relationship with actors, and I really didn't have so much experience and everything, and I didn't have a really good relationship between with main actors. But after the shooting, we get closer. I just had intuition what we should do and how we should do it, and I couldn't explain that.
Mhm.
And after this shooting of Days Lost, I decided to improve myself in that field. So I started working as casting director, and I started working with actors all the time. So I think that now I don't have that problem. But in the moment of shooting this film, I really didn't have so great. I can say that I was good.
Perfect. So in the production periods, how long does it take? How many days you spent to finish this film? What are the difficulties?
So pre-production period lasted for 6 months, and we got support from Film Center of Serbia. So it was really important for me. Like, it was really big step in that period. Shooting lasted like for 8 days. We shoot 3 days exterior, and 2 months later we shoot 4 or 5 days interior. And of course it wasn't enough for us, but we needed to put everything in those days, But post-production period, I needed 2 years for that, because I was really exhausted. I was really exhausted from shooting, and I just decided to put that film behind. And in one moment, I was ready for editing, and I really enjoyed that period, that process. And I think that that thing that I felt in period of shooting, I finally understood in editing process, So it was really interesting. And in editing process, I couldn't understand the just moment with Mozart part, when you played, when you can hear that song during the lunch on the table. And we decided to play with sound in sound production, post-production of sound. And then I felt that film is completely completed, and we stopped.
Yeah. I see. It's also the post-production parts. Editing. You did the editing, right? Of this.
No, I had editor. Yeah.
You had
all the time. I don't like to work alone. I think that it's really important for every director to have really big crew, and to have the other person to talk with her or him. It's better if you have somebody to talk about ideas and everything than to work by yourself. That's my opinion.
Yeah. The Days Lost is a really sincere film, I can say. I recommend for all our audience to watch the film. We are today with Jovana, and thank you very much for your time, because we know that you are working so hard, and you joined this interview with us. It was really pleasure to talk with you, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.